Welcome back to Jot's Shop. This video shows the initial steps we're taking towards a first start on the F100's engine. We're estimating the engine hasn't been started for over 35 years. We are now moving the truck outside to pressure wash it. We're using a low pressure spray to clean it a bit. This is the before shot of the engine. Pressure washing did help. The engine is cleaner. To help dry the engine, we use some compressed air. After the truck dried a bit, we used the new garage winch to move it back into the shop. The winch worked well. The link to the video installing the winch is below.
Now that the engine is cleaner, we started work on it. We labeled each of the plug wires to make sure we knew where they came from. We had previously verified with our manual to make sure that the plugs were connected in the correct firing order. And they were. Once we got them all labeled, we removed them from the plugs. We then removed all the plugs. As we removed each plug, we numbered it so we knew which cylinder that plug came from. Here are close-ups of each plug. Since we don't have any experience reading plugs, let us know in the comments section below what you think each plug says about its cylinder. We would really appreciate it. Once all the plugs were removed, we shot about 4 ounces of Marvel's Mystery Oil down each cylinder. We want to make sure that the cylinders and the rings were all well lubricated before we even tried to turn it over. We put the oil down each cylinder for 3 days in a row. This allowed the oil time to soak in and really lubricate the rings and cylinder. While waiting for the oil to do its magic, we removed the radiator. The drain plug is in the lower passenger side of the radiator. We found that there was still antifreeze in the radiator. That's a great sign. Since all the radiator hoses will be replaced, we went ahead and just cut them off. There are normally 4 bolts holding the radiator to the supports. The top 2 were still attached, but very rusty. PB Blaster worked its normal wonders. The bottom two bolts were there, but the supports were completely rusted out. We slid out the radiator. We'll have to see if we can use this one or if we'll need a replacement. This shows the rust on each radiator support. After a few days of Marvel mystery oil soaking into the cylinders, we put a breaker bar on the crankshaft and gently turned it. We were pleasantly surprised that it turned very easily and was not stuck. After getting that good news, we went ahead and removed the battery holder, such as it was. The bottom had rusted through, however, the side supports both still seem good. So we'll have to find or fabricate a new battery tray.
Because we know we need a battery.
These are the two heater hoses for the optional heater. They were both very, very bad shape, so we went ahead and just removed them. The next area to tackle was the carburetor and the air filter. This engine was equipped with an oil bath filter.
An oil bath, not a bubble bath?
The filter has apparently been installed all these years. That should have helped stop bad stuff getting into the engine. As expected, the carburetor will need lots of cleaning. You can see the varnish on the glass bowl. Hopefully we'll be able to clean it up enough to get it to run. Our director says that's a wrap for this episode.
On the next episodes, we'll work on the battery and the starter system, clean the carburetor as best as we can, do an oil and filter change. By the way, the dipstick showed that there was still oil in the engine. That's all, folks, and thanks for watching. There's more videos to come on the truck. Leave a comment if you want, and remember, it's free to subscribe. Bye-bye.